Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, June 5th, 2025. The heat has returned with high temperatures today and tomorrow, returning to the mid 80s to even a few mid 90s as we look at the temperatures throughout the region today. So you definitely want to be prepared for that. But unfortunately, thunderstorms are also returning to the forecast, especially on Saturday. But it's not going to be a complete washout. So let's take a look at what we have here. But before we do that, please like, share, and subscribe. It actually helps the channel out quite a bit. And if you're interested in more detailed information, like what's going on in the tropics, how will high latitude blocking evolve as we move through the summer, and also what to expect in terms of lifting parameters, definitely check out the latest discussions in the premium dashboard for premium members, only $15 a month. All right, so let's dive into the observations. And you can see we have a nice southwesterly flow at the surface. Winds from the southwest around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Temperatures are already rising through the 70s as we stream in the tropical air mass right from the Gulf Coast right up into our neck of the woods, setting the stage for temperatures to jump into the 80s and even 90s. When we take a look at the latest observations from WeatherTap and let's see, we got the surface map and we got the radar here. This feature was watched a bit to see whether there would be any tropical development, but it's clearly purely cold core in nature. So this will pass to our south. It won't have a direct impact, but it could have an indirect impact on terms of the thunderstorm potential on Saturday. More details on that in the premium discussion and premium video that is now available. Meanwhile, this cold front will slowly approach the region over the next 48 hours and finally move through on Saturday. And as it does so, it will start to basically weaken. And we can see that already starting to take shape with the stationary nature of the frontal boundary here in the Ohio River Valley with these waves of low pressure is going to come approaching here at a crawl. And when it does move through, it's not really going to pack much of a punch, which is why I'm not expecting much in the way of any type of strong thunderstorms this weekend. Although one or two rogue ones could touch off of severe levels due to downburst wind gusts, but I'm not really expecting all that much out of it. When we take a look at the latest satellite picture, jump to the infrared here, and you can see the southwesterly flow throughout much of the East Coast. So this feature will basically track over the coastal waters. So we're not expecting much in way of rainfall from this. This feature will slowly inch towards us, and as it does so, that southwesterly flow at ahead of the cold front will transport moisture and also those warmer temperatures, those hot temperatures, and that will continue on all the way until we get into Saturday with that cold front moving through. In terms of air quality, well, here's the good news. Yes, we're getting hotter temperatures, but we're also clearing out all that smoke that is now over the Atlantic because instead of having a westerly or northwesterly flow that would transport the smoke that is over Western Canada into our neck of the woods, we have a southwesterly wind, which transports that smoke out and replaces it with a tropical air mass. So you can see the increase in cloud cover because we are seeing the increase in moisture, but the air quality is steadily improving. Now, it's not perfect. I mean, really, is it ever going to be? But it is a significant improvement compared to what we were dealing with. So again, if you have asthma or anything of that nature, just be aware you will have some discomfort, but it's nowhere near any type of life-threatening levels that we were worried about just a couple of days ago. So let's dive into the rest of this forecast for today. Mix of sun and clouds, possibly an isolated shower or thunderstorm up towards the Poconos and Catskills, but generally quiet. Certainly hot, with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 80s on Long Island, mid to upper 80s along the immediate coast, upper 80s to mid 90s on the I-95 corridor. That's the Philadelphia and New York City metro, and everywhere in between. And then over the northern interior, temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 80s. For tonight into tomorrow morning, look for scattered cloud cover with low temperatures in the mid 60s throughout the region. For tomorrow afternoon, that cold front inches a little bit closer, so the scattered showers and thunderstorms are more likely over the interior. We're talking about the Poconos and Catskills, northern Connecticut. Along the coastal plains, scattered cloud cover with an isolated thunderstorm possible, but really unlikely because we are getting what's called a lot of sinking air. That sinking air is also going to enhance our high temperatures. So look for high temperatures ranging from the upper 70s to mid 80s on Long Island, mid to upper 80s along the rest of the coast. Upper 80s to mid 90s will be possible on the I 95 corridor. And then over the interior, where we're going to see more rainfall, temperatures will range from the upper 70s to mid 80s. Now, the reason why you have that range over the interior is because if you get those thunderstorms lingering for most of the day, you'll be stuck in the upper 70s. If you get more breaks of sun, you'll jump up into the mid 80s. And it won't be a linear look on the temperature map. It'll look like splotches all over the place depending on where these thunderstorms set up. So we'll watch that as we move on through the day. On Friday night into Saturday morning, the cold front begins to drop south with scattered showers and a few thunderstorms by Saturday morning. Now, again, this is not a washout, but if you get hit with one of these showers because of the high value of moisture in the atmosphere, they will be capable of some very heavy downpours. So look for low temperatures on Saturday ranging from the lower to mid 60s. On Saturday afternoon, the cold front presses southward towards the coastal plain. Again, scattered showers and thunderstorms, not widespread, not a washout, but if you get hit with one of these thunderstorms, it is going to rain very heavy and the lightning will be vivid and frequent because of the high amount of moisture in the atmosphere. So look for high temperatures on Saturday ranging from the mid to upper 70s over the northern interior and along the coast, upper 70s to lower 80s on the I-95 corridor. On Sunday, the cold front clears the region, so Sunday morning, scattered cloud cover, quiet, with low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 50s over the northern interior, upper 50s to lower 60s in your suburbs, lower to mid 60s in your urban areas. On Sunday afternoon, the cold front will rebound as a warm front with increasing clouds and a threat for a few showers down towards Cape May and Atlantic City. By the evening hours, the threat for scattered showers will increase throughout the region, but generally it's just going to be a mix of sun and clouds, with temperatures on Sunday afternoon ranging from the mid to upper 70s over the interior and along the coast, upper 70s to lower 80s on the I-95 corridor. On Monday, a warm front lifts through with scattered showers. Again, not a washout, but a bit of a pest here and there. Look for low temperatures ranging from the upper 50s to lower 60s over the interior and your suburbs, lower to mid 60s in your urban areas. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 70s throughout the region, with an easterly wind keeping everyone generally on the cool side. On Tuesday, a cold front will follow with scattered showers and thunderstorms, and one or two of these could be severe. We'll have to watch this on Tuesday afternoon and evening. Look for high temperatures to range from the upper 60s to mid 70s on Long Island, mid to upper 70s along the coast, lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley and along the I-95 corridor, so basically New York City, Philadelphia, and then over the interior, mid to upper 70s. Once that cold front moves through on Wednesday and on Thursday, high pressure will be in control with tranquil weather conditions expected. Look for low temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 50s over the interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast, and high temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 70s over the interior, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast, and lower to mid 80s on the I-95 corridor. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.